Being a marketer's no sweat. You just have to manage dozens of channels, launch hundreds of campaigns, score thousands of leads, and okay, fine, it's a lot of sweat. Unless you have HubSpot's AI-powered marketing tools to help you do all that and more. Get started at HubSpot.com/marketers.
Quick episode or what's happening with the Karate for Mental Health CAC. If you're interested in the project, keep listening. Hello, I'm your host, Les Bubka. Welcome to Anxious Black Belt, a podcast that focuses on karate, mental health, and everything in between. If you enjoy our content and would like to support us, best way to do that is to listen to another episode, share it with your friends, and leave us a review. All this stuff helps the mysterious algorithm to introduce our podcast to new audience. Thank you for joining me, and let's listen to the episode. Hi guys, so as I promised, a little update on our project for the CIC. I put a few applications already, so I'm hoping that we're gonna have a response soon. On average, funding bodies have 12 to 16 weeks to reply and approve the project, so I'm not expecting anything happening before January or February. But a project that are done and applied for are a small project here in Guildford, allowing people to drop in for the session midday. And the project includes 12 weeks of free classes for anybody who might be suffering with a mental health, a physical disability, financial problems, stress, like parents who've got kids but are not afford to go into a physical activity so they can afford a gym, personal training, or whatever. They're gonna be able to pop into our fully matted gym, have a go at karate, experience karate, see if they like and enjoying it, and if we're gonna have a good feedback, I'm hoping to get the extension on that project and do it on a yearly basis. But this is a trial, so I hope we're gonna get people. We can have accommodate 20 people at the time. I've got at the moment 6 people willing to come and interested in the project. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's going from our local government, Guildford Aspire project. So it's going to be in association with Aspire project, and they're going to pay for the whole. And I'm going to be volunteering on a very reduced price as an instructor. So I'm hoping that's going to be very successful, and we can extend that in the future for a longer period of time. Our second project is a knife mitigation in association with Tommy Joe Moore, who kindly offer being an instructor for this one. And this is a 2 years project. I just wrote application and it's been sent out and now it's being reviewed. And in this course, we're gonna have hopefully 10 seminars over 2 years. So every 2 months, a seminar open to all adults who would like to come and learn about the dangers of knife, consequences, awareness, and the ways to prevent and protect themselves. Tommy is amazing instructor, and those who've been on his courses know how engaging he is, how simple the techniques are, and the approach is something that resonates with me. Therefore, I decided to book him to provide to this project and provide those sessions for people. We're going to try to attract parents so they can learn about dangers and how the young people think, and hopefully be able to talk to their children or young adults about the dangers and try to convince them to come towards the martial arts, either boxing, karate, or whatever, to keep them away from the gangs and groups and doing stupid things outside, and go to the gyms and burn that energy, learn the positive role models from the people in the gym, that you can be a strong individual who is a decent person and doesn't have to go and commit the crime. So this is gonna be located in Guildford as well in our dojo. We're gonna have 10 sessions where we can accommodate up to 15 people, 15, 20 people at the time. They're gonna, upon entry, they're gonna get a notebook, hopefully, that they can fill in and keep a track of the training or thoughts or whatever material Tom is gonna present. And there are gonna be some resources as well that they can access, the presentation and so on and so on. And then we're gonna do hands-on applications and defenses with some daily use equipment like backpacks, jackets, belts, and so on, whatever you've got with you. So I'm hoping that's going to be interesting and we can get that awareness around here. Because it's in Guildford, it doesn't mean that it is only reserved for Guildfordians. You can travel, you can come in, you can learn, bring the other people, spread the news. I'm really hoping that this project gonna be something that's gonna be of interest, and we're gonna have attendees, and we'll see how it goes. So it's gonna be heavily discounted, so it's going to be accessible for most of the people, and we might have even more concessions available, so everybody, no matter the financial situation, can attend and get some value from that. Another project I'm working on, and it's kind of 75% done, but people from Heritage Fund have got a very in-depth application with evidence and so on that is a need for this project. I firmly believe there is a need for that project, so I'm trying to do all the surveys, connect with other groups around the UK, like disability charities, mental health charities, churches, community halls, and schools and so on. So it's kind of lots of work for this one, but I'm hope it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be another 2 years project. Same again, 10 workshops, but these ones are women only. And the title of the project gonna be Empower Her, and it's gonna be in cooperation with a Mary Stevens and Christopher Webb from a VPAM UK, providing a awareness and self-protection workshops. And hopefully this is going to be in cooperation with a local churches and charities and community halls, where we're going to be going into different communities and give the ability to the women to attend the free workshop that's going to be designed just for them. It might be we've got a connection with a deaf community possibly, so it's gonna be geared towards people with needs, additional needs. Might be a deafness, might be a physical disability, and we're gonna be focusing on kind of protecting and restoring the heritage of self-defense in the UK, because the suffragettes and other groups of women have been using the self-defense skills. It was a jiu-jitsu or batitsu as well, or suffragitsu, um, to use to empower them, protect them, and show that are not a weakened sex and they can take care of themselves. They don't have to be protected by men. So there is a big heritage of women empowerment through self-defense. So we try to preserve that heritage, and hopefully the Heritage Fund will help us to provide that project, and we're gonna get funding for 2 years, and hopefully we're gonna get a lot of women the extended version of the projects. That's again gonna be 10 session in different locations around Surrey, and it's gonna be open to everybody, but it just needs to be within the um, Guildford area. Another project that it's the I think the closest to my heart is a karate for mental health. Again, same model, so 10 seminars, but we're hoping to have it dotted around the UK. I spoke with few of you already. We've got few locations. All the instructors are on board. It's gonna be a hopefully an amazing workshop, because again, it can be a very affordable cost, so people can attend, as many people can attend as possible. And what we're going to try to do is to show that men don't have to be a macho man. They can have feelings, they can show emotions and be compassion while being strong and proud. And we're going to bring, hopefully, try to show through the instructors a positive role models, demonstrating to participants that you can be successful within martial arts, be a that strong role model, provide the classes accessible to everybody, including everybody, and just being a positive role model for an organization. So hopefully the instructors who are going to be attending the classes with us then can spread the message to their clubs. Through that, we can reach the wider audience and promoting that mental health through the karate movement and karate training, and just kind of be inclusive, promoting good behaviors, promoting the positive aspects of the art, and reach as many people as possible. This is in the works. I written down outline. Now I need to apply. I had a consultation with my local council and a well-being team who have a really nice feedback for me. So it go ahead as well, and we are gonna be providing those. It's just gonna take time to get the funding for it. Another project that I've been approached, actually this time by a council, is a young offenders program. We're looking into that. That Karate for Mental Health (CIC) will be managing it. We agreed, and I think you're gonna agree with me that young offenders don't think too much about a karate as a very tough sport. It's unfortunately associated with children. So we teamed up with our gym, where Jesse offers the high quality Muay Thai classes, and those kids can choose the Muay Thai, or with a team from Black Badger, BJJ, they can come and have a Brazilian Jiu Jitsu class on offer. So again, we will be trying to get the positive role models into the people who are a difficult youngsters. And from experience, I used to run similar program in Poland. It is that they just cannot find a group that belong to. Nobody gives them attention, and there is kind of they are left alone, and being naughty or misbehaving um, allows them to grab the people's attention. And we think that if they're going to be put in a group, solid group of people who work hard, they can grab the role model and they can put that energy into the sport. And as of experience, I know that they are a super nice people, and there is lots of possibilities with them and potential to be a super good and super successful athletes. So this is one of the projects that we're going to be managing, and hopefully we can help those young people to become successful in martial arts, and that's going to transfer to be successful in life, and don't waste the opportunity of being in prison or um, in a gangs or something like that. So trying to bring those young people into the our program. And one more program we're gonna have trying to do with local government here is the TISO. So we're gonna be trying to reach out to wider community around the Surrey, providing the classes for elderly, hopefully with the support of the local government here. And that's gonna be one of our instructors teaching. Gary, most of you know Gary from seminars, is gonna be trying to create a group of silver karate, and use kata as a meditation and kind of preventing loneliness. So there'll be cup of coffee, cup of tea after. And we're hoping that we're gonna recreate the successful project that I'm running and have a group of people who might suffer with loneliness or depression, and create a community for them where they can do physical exercises and have that community and some social interaction with others who might be in the same position. So this is the projects at the moment that we're working on. I'm hoping that it's gonna be all successful. I cannot see why they would refuse. It's just, if we phrase it properly, we've got the support from the community here, we've got the support from the local government, and we are all ready to go. First projects are in, so this is going to be crucial feedback from them. Fortunately, they give a feedback if your project fail or been refused. They give you feedback what are the reasons. So I'm hoping to learn from those mistakes if there any gonna be any, and create more projects. Starting here with Guildford and then expanding to the UK, and hopefully bring more people to martial arts, make them availability to access low entry, to access the martial arts. It not necessarily have to be karate, but it can be boxing like with Tommy or self-defense like with Mary. So I'm hoping to get people involved, instructors and so on, and put some events and reach as wide as possible the audience, and promote the positive aspects of martial arts. So kind of that's from us. Oh, one more project we've got going on now is a crowdfunding for a defibrillator. So during the seminars and regular sessions, we don't have to run in case of heart problems to a gym about 200 meters away because the time is in essence. Luckily, we've got quite a few supporters already. We nearly at a half mark. We've got nearly £500. And here I would like to say thank you to everybody who donated, whoever you are, from whatever gym you are. We've got a few people who I literally don't know who they are, who donated. So much appreciated. Thank you very much. For donations through Go Fund Me and directly to our account. Really, really much appreciated. And it's gonna be hanging soon on the wall. I'm sure of it. And we're gonna be training in a safer environment. Also, one more project I forgot, but luckily now it's in my head. We're gonna be doing monthly open mat. We're starting on the 12th of January, which is just day after of traditional Kagami Biraki, so the breaking the mochi or breaking the mirrors, which is a traditional thing in Japan as a start of a successful training year. And everybody's welcome if you want to do karate, not necessarily sparring. The open mat for us means that you can sit down, network with people, chat about kata, chat about training, test the kata, do the forms, sparring, whatever comes to your mind. And everybody's welcome. We're going to do that. The entry fee is £5 just to cover the hall. If there's going to be a huge amount of people, all the money that we raise above the paying for the mat time is going to go towards a fixing up the gym. We're doing the refurbishment there, being showers fitted, changing rooms boarded up and made accessible for both men and women. Roof, painting, there's lots of things to do. We hope to get some funding as well from the council, but at the moment we have to do it our own. So all the money we can raise from our activities is going to go towards a refurbishment and making it as best as we can. Okay, I think that's it from me for today. And next few episodes gonna be a cool interviews with cool people, and I hope you're gonna enjoy it. Well done for listening to all of it. You are a superhero. Thank you very much for your support. And if you could leave us that review on a podcast platform, that would be amazing. I appreciate your time, appreciate your support, and I wish you all the best until the next one.
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.